then I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim song.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So on this episode, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to be getting into, as pretty much a lot of the packages have been delayed. I'm not sure what's going on with eBay and their shipping stuff. I ordered new brake lines and they did not show up either. I ordered an intercooler. It's been postponed for some reason. Tracking showing it's somewhere in Vermont, and basically it said it was supposed to be a 3 to 4 day shipping. So in the last video, you guys pretty much seen that we got some work done. Picked up the Mindori EK, and pretty much the car is on all fours. So I was actually supposed to start checking to see if I was going to have clearance, that way I can start the cooling system to see how far we can go along forward with the intercooler being mounted. But unfortunately, since I don't have the intercooler, process on that has been slow and I haven't been able to do anything. And I really can't get to the brakes and do anything with the brakes right now because pretty much I'm in the same situation. Brake lines from eBay, I'm waiting for them. I do have the fittings. I did mock up the proportioning valve, get that installed pretty much. That is where I'm going to leave it because it will be out of my way. So hopefully we can get some progress done on this. But right now I kind of have an issue. As you guys seen, the driver's side window on the Domani went out, and I do have kind of like a 4th of July festival that we're going to be entering. Both of these cars are going to be attending. It's for my daughter's dance class, so it's a parade pretty much that happens here in Moreno Valley, and we're going to be going on it, and we're invited to take both of the cars because it's something different that you don't really see a lot of right-hand drives, especially for the community that, like, you know, around here it's more older people and stuff like that, so they've really never really seen right-hand drives. So I'm going to be fixing that window with the USDM window regulator and the whole frame. Unfortunately, these plugs are different, so I'm going to probably have to swap them out or figure out a way to get them swapped out pretty much. So let's just pretty much get started on that to just start off the video, and hopefully we can make some progress on the brake lines and stuff. I pretty much already started it. I'm going to be removing the door panel so that I can get to the track and remove the window so that I can swap out the motor. Unfortunately with these you have to swap out with the window track. So hopefully everything bolts up accordingly because this is a right-hand drive car. So let's just get to it. I don't really want to procrastinate as tomorrow is the show. Today is Monday, July 3rd, and tomorrow is actually the festival that we're having, the drive. So let's just get to it and let's just get started on it.
You know, then I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim song, cause it's cold in the wintertime. I'm a boss, yeah, you know, then I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined. Finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
What's up, guys? So coming to find out, it's actually the window switch that's messed up and not the motor. A lot of people told me that it was a motor, and it's actually not, because I'm jumping it right now to make sure if it's going to be the motor or not, and by the looks of it, it's not the motor. Motor goes up and down perfectly fine. So yeah, window switch. So now I gotta see if I can find a right hand drive window switch, because this is not gonna fly. See, as you can see on this side, once we put power to it, the switch going down.
77F offered to U.S. residents by WebBank, who determines qualifications for and terms of credit.
But this one, even after I connect it to the main plug, which is this one here, and this one, it won't grab. So unfortunately, I'm kind of screwed right now, unless I can find one close. But I'm gonna post it up right now and see if maybe an importer here around me has one, so we can get this fixed for tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed. If not, then I'll kind of guinea rig it now, so that I can use at least a battery, at least for the show, so I can put the window down, so we can, you know, wave high and stuff like that. So it's not what I really want to do, but I gotta do what I gotta do for now, so I can find that. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much, as you guys seen on the last clip, pretty much we just washed the cars, got the cars ready, because of my daughter's parade that they had for her dance class. I didn't really film anything on there, just because it was 4th of July, and I really didn't want to put that kind of content out there. But right now, it is Wednesday, and pretty much now we're going to go ahead and head over to G&J and go ahead and pick up the brake lines, because I had ordered on my eBay, canceled it because pretty much it's just taking forever. So I figured I might as well make the drive over there, pick it up, get the fittings that I need, so I thought we can start this brake line tuck process, because at the end of the day, I don't really want to keep waiting around. So I just really want to get this stuff done and over with, so that we can start making more progress on this car, because progress has been very, very slow. So follow along right now as we go pick up these parts and just get this stuff handled with. And we will be taking the right-hand drive Integra. Brake lines are pretty much acquired now. I got a 12-foot piece of stainless steel brake line, 3/16 with the fittings from the spot I got it from. I believe it's G&J. So now let's just go ahead and head home now, guys, and pretty much see if we can get started on this brake time. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So pretty much, as you guys just seen right now, we made our way down to Ontario, California. Pretty much picked up the brake lines. I did pick up basically just a 12-foot line, so that I can start that. I'm just want to start the process of doing the brake tuck inside here, so that we can get this pretty much handled with. I will be running those kind of fittings for that proportioning valve, and then I will be opting out to a different style fitting, as I have to splice in to the original brake lines down here. So once I pretty much cut those, I'll flare them out, double flare them, so that way they can fit properly, and pretty much I can run them whichever direction they need to go to. Those are the rear lines, so either way they're pretty much just going straight to the proportioning valve, I believe. But I'll be double checking that just to make sure that that's how it goes. I did manage to pick up these fittings also. Pretty much this is what they had, and this is what they recommended for the other applications. So these are just mount ends. I want to kind of keep this mount end so that I can have it towards the inside of the brake lines, and then this is the adapter, as I'll have to go from the back brakes, have to cut those lines, adapt one of these fittings, and then also adapt one of these fittings, so that way it goes in between, and basically it pretty sandwiches it together. So it would look like this. That way when it compresses, we have 0 leaks. So pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and start taking my measurements now, get whatever I can possibly get done right now with the amount of line that I do have. This is stainless steel 3/16, and that's what I'll be running for my brakes right now. So let's just pretty much just get to it and see what we can get done on this car. And what I'm going to be using to make my pre-bends is a rod filler for the TIG welder that I have. Hopefully you guys will be seeing some content on that, as I'll be practicing with my TIG really soon. So let's just pretty much just get to this and get some measurements. What's up, guys? So pretty much I just used the welding rod that I had to bend it up, because it's probably the easiest one, and it's a little bit shorter too. It gives me enough room in the bay to be able to bend up the line. So this is just welding rod that I have here laying around for my filler. You guys can use hangers and stuff like that. And again, I'll say this now, I'm not a professional, I'm still learning all this stuff. So what I'm going to do now is pretty much just use this wire to be able to see where I need to cut from. So since I have a tape measure, but the tape measure is not really flexible, I will just be adding this around and then transferring it over to measuring tape. So once I have that pretty much all said and done, then that way I'll take the wire and I'll go measure it to the measuring tape. So I'm pretty much just following the curves that I have right now, and hopefully this works out.
Rhyme, Tim song, cause it's cold in the wintertime. I'm a boss, yeah, you know, then I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.
So here you guys go, pretty much full line is bent to the angle that I need. So I'll go ahead in there right now and I'll adjust it, because it's still going to need some adjusting pretty much to either lift it out because where the line is at, to adapt the steel braided line. So let's just go into the engine bay again and just see pretty much where it winds up. So pretty much it's snaked in the way it is right now. Again, remember, there's no bushing here, there's no brackets, it's not secured yet, but this is what I was aiming for as far as fitment. It'll sit under that one, glide into the middle of those two, and then down there I'll go ahead and flare it and bend it down. Once I at least flare the end, I can bend it into place and basically cut it to where I need to. So I'm still going to be measuring that out once I get the bend in, because it's going to have possibly two bends, light bends on it, so that it reaches that corner bottom piece right there. So pretty much I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can clean up the line now. I like the way it fits, and I'm going to go ahead and just proceed with flaring the lines down. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So pretty much a few hours has gone by, and honestly I've just really been hammering down on this engine bay. Unfortunately, we ran into some issues as far as the GoPro I left outside in the direct heat, not realizing as some of the stuff that I was doing, flaring the lines, bending them into position, and honestly all the lines, pretty much all those files in that GoPro have gotten corrupted. I'm not sure exactly how all that happened or what happened, but every time I turn on the GoPro now, it pretty much just shows that it's overheating and it shuts off again. So I'm going to be taking the GoPro in to pretty much get it situated. But we did manage to pick up, or should I say an item did come in, something that we've been waiting for about 2 weeks already, and that item was actually the intercooler. The intercooler has finally arrived, so pretty much what I'm going to do now is just get to unboxing that right now. I'm going to put the camera down and we'll get to that process right now. So what I went with was just honestly an eBay intercooler. I felt like it would be suitable instead of a name brand one. Yeah, I would love a name brand one, but I've seen Dana EF Static pretty much run the same one and not have any issues with it. So I figured I might as well give it a go. Not everything on the car has to be name brand, as I'm not trying to go broke, but at the same time, I just really want something that will work. And from what I've seen and what I've heard from him is that this actually works. So it's just pretty much a case swap intercooler. So what we'll be doing is pretty much mocking it up, and as I stated before, I still need to pretty much remove the radiator tuck that we have on the front of the bay of the car and see where all this is gonna go. What's up, guys? Welcome back. So as you guys just seen, you know, we finally got the intercooler in. Same intercooler Dana EF Static runs on his cars, and he's honestly had no issues with it, which is the reason why we decided to go with this one. And honestly, it was to save a few bucks also, because there is a lot of money going into this car. But pretty much aside from this coming in and finishing up the brake system, I've honestly just been cracking down on my Integra. I got to do some stuff to it because there's a big show coming up at the end of this month in July. And it's an invitational meet. It's in Los Angeles at the LA Convention Center. So I pretty much got to get a lot of stuff painted on this, such as the mirrors, the lip, and I got to touch up, I believe the bumper I'm going to be touching up also. So once I touch up all that kind of stuff, the car will be almost ready for the show, with the exception of the wheels. I took off the wheels because I was honestly destroying these wheels. I was giving it really a lot of abuse, especially it being in the sun, driving them in the rain, because I do drive this car a lot more than what I drive my truck. Some of you guys may know, I am a truck driver. I do deliver heavy equipment, so I drive the car to work, and I've also been attending school for welding. So it's a trade school I've been attending, and that's where I've been trying to learn how to weld. So they're slowly starting this off with stick welding. I'll be working my way up to MIG welding and then TIG welding, and that's the end goal. I want to try to learn as much welding as possible, because I want to, at the end of the day, honestly guys, I want to try to open up my own shop, my own fabrication shop. I want to be able to create some badass turbo kits. I want to be able to do some brake lines, which is the reason why I decided to tackle my own stuff and build this car by myself, you know, without honestly any help that I have not gotten out of this car. But you know, we'll learn and we'll make some, you know, errors in the way, and that's something that I'm willing to do because it will show progress in myself and be able to show that I can build a car the correct way and honestly tastefully done. But as you guys can see now, Integra's taken care of, and also the Midori EK hatchback is gone. It's gone temporarily, actually. The car is actually at a friend's house up the hill in Apple Valley or Victorville area, and it's actually getting a sex change done to it. So we're converting it over from an automatic transmission to a fully manual car, and that should be back within a week or two, and that way we can start prepping it to get it shipped off to Japan. Once it gets here, we'll package some of the items that he has for it, and we'll send it off to Japan. But again, guys, you know, brake system is done on the car. We're pretty much 98% done with the exception of 2 lines. Those 2 lines are not a big deal right now to get finished because we still got to create some way or some area, how can you say, some openings to be able to flare it correctly and pretty much get good access to it. So that way the lines don't come out crooked and it doesn't ruin the style of the bay. We also have some clips that I ordered off of eBay coming in shortly. Hopefully they arrive soon. It's not really a necessary thing, but we did order some of these like OEM style clips just to hold the brake lines in place, and that way it creates any rubbing or to prevent any rubbing or any movement, and it really will hold them steady. But as you guys know, you know, we do have an intercooler. Now we can work on the cooling system, turbo setup, and then we'll start making more progress little by little. But I think with that being said, guys, I think we're going to end the video here. There's really nothing much to do to the car right now as sun is going down and time is running out, as I got to prepare to go back to work and honestly continue going to school. So with that being said, guys, we'll catch you guys on the next video. And honestly, before we end this video, I really want to say thank you guys for all the continued support, the shares, the videos that you guys have, the likes you guys have given, and honestly, just all the support. You know, the channel is slowly growing, and I can't wait till we make it all the way up there. So if you guys do like the build, please like and subscribe and share this video, and let me know you guys' opinion on what you guys think is going on with the car. I would really like to hear what you guys think about it. Do you guys like it? Do you guys not like it? And what do you guys look forward to seeing more in the future? But again, guys, with that being said, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.
Flow too real, hit 'em with a rhythm rhyme. Tim's on, cause it's cold in the wintertime. I'm a boss, yeah, you know that I'm finna shine. Got the money in the bank like it's intertwined.